Back like we never left. What is good, everybody? If you're new to the channel, allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Weav, and here on my channel, we coach you through 3 crucial aspects of your life. First, on your personal growth and development. Second, we continuously push you towards greatness in your professional careers as you move forward in your career in business and entrepreneurship. Third, we always help you to build, maintain, and nurture long, lasting, and more meaningful relationships. Today's video was actually inspired by a recent coaching session where we had to address the elephant in the room. If she mentions it more than once, it's bothering her. You know how I get down, right? I don't like to waste time, and I'm ready to get into it, so let's do that right now. If there is one thing I've learned about being with my wife in the past 12 years, it's that when she's bothered by something, it tends to come up quite often, even if the current conversation has absolutely nothing to do with it. Let me explain to you the difference between hearing something and listening with the intent to understand. When it comes to relationships and marriages specifically, this is a tricky situation. After you have been in that relationship for months or years, you begin to start getting used to things, right? You know about what time your partner gets home. You know what both of your normal routines are. You know the foods that they like. There just becomes this new sense of expectation you have, right? Which is pretty natural in any relationship. But you also begin to develop the same type of expectation when it comes to listening as well. You might ask about how their day's gone and have a pretty good idea of what they're going to say based off of the fact that they complained to you yesterday about the same job. Or they go off on tangents frequently about certain topics. So you probably begin to develop what I call autopilot mode when it comes to something that you know commonly gets them worked up about a friend or a coworker, a family member, or just somebody that they casually came across throughout the course of the day, always gets them upset. And in turn, you start to develop automated responses to their stories. What? That's crazy. And then what did you do? And what did they say back to you? Pretty common in a lot of instances, right? But when it comes to women, there is a next level to this because there always seems to be a bit of nuance. But always keep in mind, there usually is a point to this story. Sometimes the point to the story is to actually see if you're listening. Sometimes it's to let you know that they are truly upset and they want your feedback about the situation. Sometimes it's that they're upset and just need to vent and be heard, and there is no response that needs to be given other than you confirming, yeah, I heard you. And as men, as a whole, we aren't usually the greatest with listening with the intent to understand the situation. And I don't mean understand as in you need to be taking notes about it, just that you need to know when your girlfriend or your wife is talking to you that there are moments where she needs you listening and not just hearing what she's saying. Because many times you may get something that she mentions more than once. And a woman typically mentions things more than once when it's truly bothering her. Whether it's about the time the two of you aren't spending together, that she wishes you guys would go out more like you used to. See, sometimes as individuals and more specifically as men, we think the answer is to jump on something the first time and try to be the fixer. But when someone mentions something right now in this moment, it's how they feel right now in this moment. But if they mention something to you 3 days from now, 3 weeks from now, 3 months from now, and it's the second and third time that she said something to you about how she's feeling, then you aren't listening. So when your woman brings something specifically up, saying something that relates to your relationship, sometimes being your wife or girlfriend's biggest push for change is necessary. Sometimes giving them a reality check about what your views are necessary. Sometimes it's just being a shoulder to lean on and an ear to listen, because those things are necessary. Discerning the difference is the difference in having a relationship that's meaningful and full of love and one that's broken and unrepairable. See, because when she stops talking, when she seems more closed off, when she is emotional about the same topic over and over again, it means she's either getting to the point where she thinks you don't give a shit, or she actually knows you don't give a shit. So if you're committed to having a relationship or a marriage that you want to have thrive, don't consistently think that you need to solve for every single problem that your queen wants and needs. You being there is sometimes simply enough. A relationship is not just where you share happiness, you also share your thoughts and your opinions. You also compromise on how you can both be better. You also have goals that you want to reach together that's necessary in order for you to grow. So don't go out today and think you need to be a detective and try to uncover something that's not there. But be better at listening. Be better at dividing your time between your personal and your professional priorities while also making the time to figure out if if I have work to do in this relationship? Because a relationship does not work without effort from the both of you. But if you're not listening, you can't really hear her giving you the answers because she said it 1,000 times before. Your actions, though, will always express where your priorities lie. As always, thank you to every single one of you for tuning in and checking out this video today. If no one has told you this already today, I appreciate you. If you found some value in this video today, make sure that you like, comment, share the video as well. And of course, if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button and that bell notification down bottom and become an official part of the team that will always push you towards personal greatness. I'll be back soon with another new video, but in the meantime, have an amazing day. Stay strong and stay inspired. And as always, until I see you guys next time, peace.